Dwelling in the faith lane with Christine Atalinda.
Welcome back from that short break. We are still in the program Dwelling in the Faith Lane, and today we are still looking at students, how they're able to transition from the studentship into the workmanship. So before we went for the break, you had told us about the students talking to their creator, and then after talking to their creator, they have to listen. Yes. So from listening, what happens next?
Now, after you listen, like we said earlier on before the break, the messages are going to be coming in. Your efforts are going to show you where you're going, where you have to put, where you should put more effort. Remember when you're doing your final exams? I remember my dad used to tell me, if you're failing this, it's high time you stop reading it. I'm sorry, but concentrate on what you actually now know best, fuel it, and it's going to, bring results. So now, after you listen, the messages are coming in. They're going to be coming in from all over, from either your parents, your friends, your work itself, your results that you're bringing in. Now the big man is actually telling you. With the country we are in, we are talking about the Ugandan setup. The Ugandan setup, the message we are talking about, there's no results. The SMS you get telling you, let's say you've gotten 21 points, 24 points. I was graded in 25. I don't know whether they are still graded in 25 points right now in Uganda. Now
they are. 22?
Now they're like 22.
22.
So yes. Okay. So 22 points. Then you start to know that I failed in my job forms earlier on this year. Now remember, when you talk to the big man, we want you to talk to the big man. He's a supernatural in all this. He's going to let you know what you're supposed to, channel your things into. He's going to tell you that he will know that Anita Jackfuna 21 points. Katinewana Saba law obayongereko medicine, then law. It's all useless. He's going to ensure that whatever is going to come back to you, it's what you could put your effort in. It's what you're going to yield into. He's not going to return a message to you. You're not going to get a message, let's say, from the UNEB system telling you that you are great. Let's say you could get a doctorate. Maybe you could go into medicine in Bara University. Those guys take cream, de la cream only. Yet you have results of, because we talk to the big man. All this, Tina, what I'm trying to insist is the fact that you have talked to Jesus. He's got you. You let go and let God. He's got you now. He's going to be, he's in control. He's going to make sure that while she has said, I want to make it big, I want to serve you as I make it big, I want to make a change like you wanted. Right now you're making a change according to me. So the change you wanted, you knew it, but you were talking to the big man. When you were talking to yourself, because he's in you and everything. He's around us. He's omnipresent, like I said earlier on. So when you're going I want to make a change, I want to, and your parents are telling you, I want you to be an engineer, Tina. I want to make a change. I want to, to be a big influence in whatever I'm going to put into my efforts. So yes, this is the message you're going to be getting back after you're listening. Then of course, like any other youth out there.
Wait, if I became a teacher, how would I have made this change in case I became a teacher?
Oh my God, the fact that I believe teachers make a relationship with students or kids. Your kids, you get that one special person and change their life forever. We have those teachers. You have that teacher that you feel like, if this person had not told me this, I would not be here. I have this teacher who believed in me. She used to find me like I was the best in everything, and I used not to feel like I am that good enough. I felt like she pushed me through school for a bit of it. She believed in me so much. She used to tell me I am so good. And I felt like I was falling short of that. But then yes, that message, she was an angel for me. She pushed me for that while. That is why whenever you involve Christ, the number one, and for our kids, we want our kids to make it big. Us as the parents, we have to seed. You have to seed in this. How are you going to seed in this? The education has to be great. Look for the best schools for your kids. Why? They're going to get the best friends, the good friends, the ones who want to get us the jobs. You have situated your kid. You do your own work, and the Lord does the rest. You have to put in the effort.
So instead of taking these children to community development schools, they should look for
great schools. Okay. There are some schools that are a little cheap for every other person, but I don't think anything that is great is cheap. You invest. A parent now, it also comes back to you. You want your kid to be a doctor, to be a big doctor, pediatrician for the kids in Uganda. Thank you. But if they are to do this, where is she going to school? Where do we want your kid to go to university? In other words, you should be saving up for Mbara University. You should be saving up for Makerere University, the medicine sector. You should be saving up for... So at the end of the day, it also again comes back to the parent. When the kid has put the effort, the reading of books, the trusting of God, talking to Jesus, calling onto the guardian angel, you're not trying to... Because there's little that a child can do. A girl can do, a boy can do. Now the mother comes in, the father comes in. This is why also the friends are a big deal. There's nobody in a child's life that is not a big deal. Even the friends are a big deal, but then the parents are a big deal. How are you sitting in this education, in this wanting the kid to be a better, like our parents want us to be better than they were.
Yeah.
Yes. So if you want your kid to be...
And you would also want your kids to be a better version of
Yes. You want it to be better. So if you want them to be better, where are you putting the investment in? Are you also praying? You guys are prayer for it. Ugh, Jesus. Your mother's prayer, like I said earlier, we've been surviving on our parents' prayers most of our times in our lives without us praying so much, praying that Jesus Christ of macaroni, bless my macaroni. But yet your mother is praying, may my children never go hungry, you know. So yes, as a parent, where are you sitting? How are you fueling this bettermentship of her life? How are you going to make sure she has a great job? You pray for the job, you get the good schools, you be involved in this child's life. The kids are back home in holidays. Talk to your kids, look at their behaviors. Also, that there's a lot you have to put in. It's not only up to the child, but it's also up to the parents around, the maids you live with the kids, the church the kid goes to. There is a lot you can affect, and you be, you know, touching it, like illuminating the pathway to that great life, to the great work we want for our kids, to that. Me, I want my kid to be presidential, so I don't know, but you'll be, you know, if I want my kid to be president, you look at the history and you be like, Tibuhaburo Yasomerawa, meaning my kid has to at least enter, you know, Yitayoko over any other school resembling that. You get? When I mean resemblance is academic wise, it's gonna push him. Why? President Gwemani, the president I know, you know, is from there, so you fuel there. You get? I think that is how we can, you know, the parents can also channel that to make it better for this child, and then the friends also. Now the friends, this is the friends. If you're a friend of a child, of your friends, we're all friends to kids out there. Even the young kids are friends. Your friends should always just be the right people. That is why also at the end of the day, back to the big man.
So how do you get these right people as a child who is trying to make out friends? So how is this child able
I think
to get
in school,
to the right
personally
people?
In school, I was just, like I said earlier, when I was loud, I was a loud personality. I got to, when you're in school as a kid, make all the friends you can make. At the end of the day, you went to school to do good in school, but also to better your lifestyle, to better your interaction, to better how you can live with people, because these are strangers. Your parents come and drop you at school and leave you there. You know nobody. You just know your family. So yes, so when you are a kid in school, just make it the best experience you can have in your life. When it's class time, make it the best time in class. When it's time to have fun with your friends in the compound, make the friends you have to make. The most popular kid in school, let them know you. Let them know you, because this person, there's something about, you know how we always never relate our privilege to what we turn out to be. No, these things are related. Privileged people end up always ending up in the best places in life. So situate yourself. We keep seeing in the Bible, Jesus Christ visited who? Zacchaeus. I mean, Zacchaeus was a loaded man. He was a tax collector. At the end of it, I'm saying Zacchaeus because in Sunday school we go like Zacchaeus, you know. But anyway.
But I think he also visited some broke people.
He did.
So they are not mentioned.
Thank you. Are you seeing the validation of that? The mention is not even there. So he visited a rich person. I'm not saying that. You get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
The popular kid in school, let them know you. Let them know you. Being a friend to a kid, these are kids at the end of the day. They're just like you. You a kid, he's a kid, she's a kid. Be like them, be their friend, be nice to them. Make all the friends you can make. Because at the end of the day, you're going to march into UN somewhere. And you're going to find an OB and be like, oh my, I went to school with this person. Why, maybe this boy was situated there because he was from a privileged family. But you also situated yourself earlier by befriending him in school.
True.
So yes, how do we know our friends? Pray about them. Tell Christ to put the right friends in your life. Let my friends be my friends. You know, he's your best friend. I mean, like we said, when you go to him first, he's going to be in control. So you're going to talk to Christ and be like, I want you to get the right people in my life. I want those right people to, you know, hold the torches. You know, I like to illuminate because you see nothing in the dark. You want to see things in the light. They're going to hold the torches in my life and be like, no, Anita, you have to, don't go there, go here. So yes, Christ, locate me. Locate the right friends for me. And may also be seen by the right people. May your teachers, number one, be your friends. Those teachers are everything in this world. The teacher will tell you. Teachers even know where the scholarships are. Kids have to know that, you know how you feel like being a teacher's friend is not cool? That is all wrong. You have to be a teacher's friend. A teacher, knowing a teacher.
But some teachers may naturally not like you.
How can they not like you when Christ likes you? Guys, we are talking to a saved Christian kid out there. No. Christ loves you. Jesus loves you. The teacher gotta love you. It is by default. You remind yourself that I am a child of the Lord Jesus Christ. I gotta be loved. So my teacher gotta love me. So when my teacher loves me, he's gonna spot out nice things for me. These teachers used to, I remember in school, teachers would tell kids, the privileged kids now, I would say, the ones they have made their friends, maybe there's a scholarship here, fill in these forms. They're not going to give them to you when you're a spoiled kid. Be a nice kid, be a friend to the teachers, be a friend to your peers, be a friend to your parents. Guys, friendship goes a long way. The relationship we keep clinging on to, the relationship with God, comes from friendship. You have to, the friendship is a big way. Be a friend to anybody around you, especially the fact that you know I am transitioning. You need all the help you can get. You need the help for someone to tell you, no, you're not going to be a good saleswoman. You're going to make it better in this. Yes, and this is going to come from a friend, not a stranger. A friend is going to see that. So yes, I think, yes, that is it. These are the three people I feel like are around you. The big man in the sky, the big man around you, then your parents and your peers. You're just in the middle of this triangle.
You've forgotten the teachers.
Oh, okay, the teachers too. The teachers are like in the peers, in the friends of the ones they've sent you to. Because your friends, your teachers, all are your friends. Then your parents, they're big. Plus Jesus Christ.
Okay. So I think the student out there, you've known today what you should do. So first you talk to God.
Yes.
Then you listen.
Yes.
After listening, then make sure you have the right relationships.
Yes.
And then
you're going to actually get the messages. When we pinpoint the steps, they may make someone want to be like, I'm going to step it out like this. I'm going to follow. No, don't follow. Just begin with telling Jesus Christ, it's high time. I am transitioning. I am living at academics, reading books every other day. I'm now going to put some effort into making money. Please show me where I'm going to make this money from. Show me where I'm supposed to go to get the money. Where I'm supposed to go to read the books to get me to that money. Where I'm going to still give you praises. Whenever we let our things with Christ, he always does the great things for you.
Dwelling in the faith lane with Christine Atalinda.
So after you say hi to him, he's going to start mentioning things to you. I do not know how your message is coming to you. It may be from your results. Simple results are going to show you that no, you're not a lawyer, you're a doctor.
Over you're supposed to work in Owino.
Yes, or you're supposed to be vendoring this. You're supposed to be running tomato business. I don't know. But your results also will start talking to you. Your parents will start talking to you. Your teachers will start, your friends, and then everything will just come into power. And you'll be on the right track to making it big and to making a change, like you were saying earlier.
Thank you so much. So I think to the person out there, to the student, to that pupil, to that person that wants to transition into the better and the best version of themselves. So every day you wake up in the mirror, please don't forget, Anita has said today, we must talk to God. After talking to God, we listen. After listening, we must create those right relationships with the teachers, the peers, and the parents. Let's listen and listen and listen and listen. So there are signs and symptoms everywhere that will tell you what you're supposed to be. If Christ is really into this wheel, you just let Christ get into the wheel, and then you just move. So do not take this thing personal. Do not take it into yourself, or I have to do this. No. Anita has said the big guy up there just knows everything. So thank you so much today.
Yes.
Thank you for coming onto the program.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
I feel yes.
And we should have you once again.
Yes, please.
So I want us to come back and talk about relationships. How are these children able to get through their relationships in life? You know, they're at a particular stage in life where they must have relationships with the parents, the books, the teachers, and then the relationships with the boys. Yes. So we want to get into that discussion
some other time. Yes.
So stay tuned. Thank you for watching the show. It's been Dwelling in the Faith Lane. Today we looked at the children, the students. So stay tuned for this and much more. Anita, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Dwelling in the Faith Lane with Christine Atalinda.